Yeah.
Okay. Lots of chives.
Yes, well, that's one thing. We have to figure out something to do with it to use them for, because we got millions of those.
So this is just your space, Gina?
Yes.
Yes, this is your sanctuary.
That's right. Secret spot.
Nice, nice. This building also holds, it's a 2-in-1 building.
Exactly. It's a root cellar, and it's a pottery studio. But I sort of thought that like it'd be a good place to have a pottery studio because you can keep the clay. It's good to keep the clay like in a moist, dark, damp environment, and it doesn't freeze in the winter in the root cellar part. So we can put our like potatoes and carrots or whatever in there, and this part actually sticks out. This part's not really underground, only the back part is. So then you can, you know, it's still protected, and it's the stuff doesn't freeze in the winter so much in here. So.
Okay, so this is your table that you do.
Yeah, this is a kick wheel that Brian built for me, and it's because when you don't have electricity, you can't just plug your wheel in.
Right.
So it has like a, when you kick this wheel, when you're sitting up there, you kick this wheel, and it makes this wheel spin.
Okay.
You see, so as fast as you kick it, that's as fast as the top goes. They're connected together. This is just like poured concrete on here. It has to be kind of heavy. That makes it spin faster.
Okay.
And it has to be level, which is a kind of a problem because this building is made so that it has a drain in the middle. So it's kind of slopey. So we had to like kind of prop it so that it was level, or else your pottery will not be centered at all. So.
Okay. So you take your clay, you shape it here.
I work it here for a bit to get it nice and soft,
okay.
And then I come up on here, and I shape it on here, and there's my water and everything, and then I leave it to dry till the next day, and then you can finish it off. So.
Oh, the kiln isn't in here then?
No. And it usually has to dry for like a week, or depending on the weather, it has to dry for a week or so before you can fire it. It has to be completely dry before you fire it,
okay.
Or else it'll like explode in the kiln. So.
Okay. So is this where you have pieces? No, they're fired. Some of them.
These are fired. This over here is green. This has not been fired.
Okay.
Okay. This stuff is fired one time, so it's bisque fired.
Okay.
And then I'll glaze it and then fire it again, and that's what makes it shiny.
Shiny.
Exactly.
Okay.
So.
Now, I'm looking at the bowl. And they look like when we were in the house earlier, you had a water glass on the table. Did you make all your own?
Yes, all my dishes, yeah.
Really?
All my bowls, yeah.
Oh, okay.
None of them are the same. They're all different, which is not really necessarily on purpose, but it is nice. I mean, you know at a party which glass is yours or whatever, because they're all different, so.
Right.
So
okay.
I have a really hard time parting with something that I made. I mean,
bet.
You know what I mean? Like you're ready to throw it away or whatever. It seems like you just keep it and use it, and you get attached, I guess. I don't know.
So your cupboards are full of your own dishes that you made.
Yes.
So anything you're making now, are you selling or?
Yeah, I do. I do sell it. Do sell it some. Yeah.
Okay.
We have different people come visit us in the summer, and they usually buy a few things. And then if people come by that like just even people going to the beach or whatever, they come by and they'll buy a few things too. But I don't have anything in a shop or anything anywhere. So.
Right. I see somebody's outside talking to Brian now, so it looks like you have a visitor today as well.
Yes.
So, because you're on the beach, do people just kind of come by chance, or
a lot of times, yeah.
Is that what happens?
Yes, and I mean because of the Volmers, they have like the cabins there. They're German, and they send a lot of people here. When they have people come to visit, it seems like the German people really like the natural kind of lifestyle, I guess, and just the natural beauty that we have around. So they send a lot of people over here too. So.
Okay.
So they usually they buy something. So.
Right.
So that's nice. I need to pay for my clay and my propane.
So they'll buy a piece or two when they come visit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good.
So
where do you have your kiln?
The kiln is in the driveway. It's in a carport. It's a propane kiln. It has to have outside
ventilation.
Exactly.
And stuff.
It can't be an inside kiln because it has the flames shoot really high out of it, and it's
super hot.
Exactly. So and it really can't be outside either. So it needs to be. We have it like in a carport with the big metal sliding door. So when I'm not using it, I can close the door. But when you're using it, you just leave the door open and and it takes about 5 hours to fire something. So.
Right.
It has to go for you need to be around that day and
so right here yes, we got some fleece.
Yeah, this is the new thing we've been doing this month is starting to take all the animals' hair off. So this is the mohair. This is the Angora fleece. So you can kind of feel. I mean, it's dirty, but you can see how soft it is. It's really fine, like a little baby's fine hair.
But I see all kinds of hay and straw.
And pick all that stuff out.
Oh wow. Wow.
So that's not going to be too much fun.
So is this your shearing shed as well?
Well, we think because we usually shear when we're in the barn in that second building, and then we just like picked it up and we just like put it in here until I'm ready to wash it. So
right. Okay. So I don't know if there's anything else. Is there something specific that you do, something unique that you do, or
I don't know. I like to do a lot of hand built stuff. I like to do hand built stuff and stuff on the wheel too, but like a combination, I think.
Okay.
Like some of these things here, like on the top, or that's probably going to be like a piece for a wind chime. Like all these different things make like they make different sounds. You know, the thickness, the thinness, the size, even like if you took a regular cup and make a hole in it and turn it into a bell, you know, or a mushroom or whatever, because of the opening size, it makes a different sound. I think it's kind of fascinating to see all the different sounds.
Yeah.
And then these are like going to be, I don't even know, maybe it could be a fruit bowl, or maybe it could be.
So how do you get all the holes in there? Like
I used
So when you roll it out?
Yeah, you just sort of just like roll it out, and I shape it over like a wooden bowl or something.
Oh, okay.
And just like leave it to dry on there, and then you can like cut the holes out with. You can use cookie cutters. You can use icing, like the icing tips,
yes,
you know,
yes.
and make different shapes, or you can just use like a little knife and cut shapes out, or it's completely endless. You could go on and on and on. And I also like to use stamps.
Yeah, I was just going to say, this is a nice pattern.
Like rubber stamps and stuff, they make really neat patterns. And even plants, like some bowls I do have like a fern, like that you can lay in there, and it stays all the way through the firing and the glazing and everything. It comes out.
Wow.
It comes out really neat.
So this is the stamps here, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I see. You press that into the pottery and it leaves that impression.
Even your fingerprints, like you'll see the wrinkles in your hands on the clay too. You can really see.
Yeah.
Even lace or anything you can think of that has some kind of a texture, you can put it on there and it comes out in there.
Right.
So it's kind of fun. It's just like everything's an experiment. That's what I always think. You know, if it doesn't work out, at least you I don't know, you get an idea of what to do next time, or you know,
it worked or it didn't.
Exactly. You can't say that that's going to ever make it to the table. You know.
Right.
You don't know if it's going to like burst in the kiln, or you don't know if the glaze is going to run or get weird, or you don't know if you're going to trip on the way to the kiln and drop it or whatever.
It may or may not make it.
Exactly. So you can't be super attached, I guess.
Right.
So.
Wow. Awesome. Well, thank you for taking us into the workshop,
sure,
allowing us into your
my secret
sanctuary.
Space. Exactly.
So, Elka, you're visiting from Germany.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. And you just came to visit with Brian and Gina today?
Yes, today. I came to know them a few days ago on a party with Arthur's Vollmer.
Yes.
And I heard about that they are living here in this place and live totally without electricity. And so I thought, I have to visit them.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think?
Oh, it's a gorgeous place here.
Yes,
really.
It is. Yeah.
And I'm I appreciate it, what they are doing here.
Mm-hmm. So is this common in Germany?
This? No, totally not.
No, totally dependent on power supplies and.
But maybe for Brian, there's a very good business in Germany. I don't know. There are many people. You know, Germany is a very small country with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And they're living very, very close. Mm-hmm. So I think they have some kind of yearning about nature and all those things you have here in Canada, especially at this place.
Yes. So will you come back?
I will, sure.
Is this your first visit to Canada?
It's the first visit, yes.
Good. And I hope you do return. That would be nice.
Sure, next year.
Take friends. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank Brian and Gina for welcoming us onto their property today and sharing their lifestyle with us. And if you have any future show ideas or comments to make on today's show, I'd be happy to hear from you. And you can reach me at 226-1928. Thank you for watching Tell All today. I'm Rhonda LeBlanc.